Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my most prized possessions, my books. Okay, I've always wanted to do a book review, but I don't know, I just never got to it, but I'm doing one today and I'm really excited. So all of these books are romance books and all of them are closed door. There's no, not even closed door, there's no smut at all. FYI, before you continue with this video, there's no smut in any of these books. That is specifically why I chose them. And I started reading like about maybe a couple months ago, I'll say, like a couple months ago I started reading. And I'm gonna show you guys all of the books that I've read and I'll talk a little bit about them. I'll try my best not to spoil them in case somebody's reading them, and I'll give a rating. I'm not sure if I'll do that, but maybe I'll give a reading, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, first of all of these books I'm gonna show you should read, but I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about the book. Okay, let's start with the first book that I read. One True Loves by Elise Bryant. Cute. As you can see, this is a black main character romance story. This is the first book that I've read. Like, this is what started it. It is a pretty short book. I think you could finish this in about, if you're a fast reader, you could finish it about a week or less than that. It is a pretty short book. The story is good. I think the trope is like maybe an enemies, friends to lovers type of thing. Both of the characters are black, the male and the female. Yes, it's a really good book. I would give this book I'd give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5 because I wish that it was longer. I really like the book and I wish that it was longer, and I wish it didn't end how it ended. It's a good ending, but I wish it didn't end how it ended. Okay, like, this is, the movie is stated in, where was it again? I think it was in Italy. The movie. What? Book's location is in a Mediterranean cruise. And basically she meets a boy and she thinks he's cute. He ends up being on her cruise. It's a first, like, an enemies to friends because their families end up spending the cruise together, and then to lovers, which they end up confessing love and all that stuff. But I think it was really good. It was funny. I would recommend this for people that are looking for a short, sweet, black romance. It's really good. I recommend it. I enjoyed it. I finished it quickly. I wish it was longer, but there's banter, there's stuff like that, and I really recommend it. Now let's get on to, I think I remember the order that I read these books. I'm not sure. If I don't, whatever. Oh my gosh. This book, you don't even know, this book, Don't Be in Love by Liana Sankari. Oh my gosh. This beautiful, gorgeous, I don't even know if this is my second book, but I already picked it up, so let's talk about it. This book, I give it a 10 out of 10. Gorgeous, perfectly executed. Look, I'm not a hard to please kind of girl when it comes to a book. This one, she did her big one. Like, it was amazing. Like, I felt like I was in the book. I literally felt like I was in the book. Like, it's so good. Like, I wish I could reread this for the first time because of how good this book is. And it's a good sized book. How many pages does this have? How many pages does this have? Oh, it doesn't say. Wait. I think about 324 or 3. And oh my gosh, like don't be in love. I almost have no words for this book. Like, this book is so freaking good. And it's a slow, I would say this is a slow burn. And I would say it goes from enemies to secret lovers to lovers. There's a little miscommunication in the little bit, but it doesn't last like for a long time. That's what I like. The miscommunication doesn't last for a long time. But this book, oh my gosh, I recommend this book to every single person that always comes to my room and sees my books. I'm like, if you want to read something, you should read this book. Any book from this author right here that I've read so far, she only has 2 books. Fortunately, I'm waiting for the third one. Has been a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 experience. Like, oh my gosh, like the characters, the way that she describes it, the locations is in London. It's just so perfect. Like, it's literally so perfect. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, no, you don't understand how good this book is. Like, the guy, Dorian, yes, that's all I have to say. Dorian, he's a yes. Just read this book, okay? Read this book. I'll read the back. When 21-year-old career-driven Adelaide Adorno decides to transfer to one of the most prestigious universities in the world, London Townsend University, for her senior year, she couldn't be happier. Moving to London granted her new friends a gorgeous apartment in the city and a chance to work in luxury marketing, until she meets Dorian Blackwood, the youngest of the prominent British family known for their impression on the entertainment industry, who's plastered across every tabloid in Europe for his famous parents' handsome looks and notable dating life. He's not only a student at Townsend University, but the person her new best friend and roommate is absolutely in love with, which is how Adelaide ultimately becomes twisted into a deal with Dorian to keep their secret. That's all I'm gonna read. Just know, read this book. Not joking. Alright. Let's go with Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry. No, y'all don't understand. I keep saying y'all don't understand. This book, if you're looking for a black main character, no smut, funny, slow burn-ish, entertaining drama, everything that you could is in this book. This book is so good. Like, I was literally on the floor. This is when I was sick. I was nauseous on the floor, preparing myself for if I was going to do the unforbidden thing. But I cannot let go of this book. Like, I was still reading this book, nauseous and all. I was still reading this book. I hate being nauseous. I hate when my stomach hurts. I'm not even gonna get into that, but I cannot put this book down. I literally finished this book so quickly. It's insane. Like, this book is so good and it's funny. Let's read the back. Quinn keeps a list of everything, from the day she ugly cried to the things I would never admit out loud and all the boys she liked to kiss. Her lists keep her sane by writing her fears on paper. She never has to face them in real life, that is, until her journal goes missing. An anonymous account posts one of her lists on Instagram for the whole school to see and blackmails her into facing 7 of her greatest fears, or else her entire journal will go public. Quinn doesn't know who to trust. Desperate, she teams up with Carter Bennett, the last known person to have her journal, in a race against time to track down the blackmailer. that's all I'm gonna read. But like, and plus the journaling part of this book, like I'm not okay, let me try to flip to a page where you guys can see how cool this book is. Like, hold on, I need to show you guys like how this book is so unique. Like, I've never seen a book like this where it has like little list of like of her. It's like, I think that's such a cool idea. Like, that might seem so simple, but like I think that's such a cool thing. Like, it shows like the journal, and like, I don't know, it's just so cool. Like, that's so unique to me. But Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Coffney. You did your big one. You did your big one. I love this book. I love it. Okay. Where do I go next? Let's talk about Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Okay, now this book is good. I like this book, but you gotta like go through a couple infuriating chapters to get to where you want to be. Like, the beginning of the book was hard for me to read. I don't know why, but the beginning of the book just like, I don't know, it wasn't hitting for me. But the rest of the book, after I got past like the beginning parts of the book, when we started getting to the good parts, the juicy parts, it was good. There were kind of a little bit of corny moments inside, like overly corny, but I like this book. I enjoy this book. This is a thick book. I like a book that keeps me busy. This book definitely kept me busy. It was a really good book. Of course, I'm gonna read the back. Liz has always known that Wes Bennett. Okay, first of all, let's talk about Wes Bennett. I don't know, like the trope where like it's like like childhood friends, neighbors, like kind of a bully type of personality to the girl. Like, it's just, I love that trope. Like, I love it. Like, you don't even understand. I love this trope. Wes Bennett was not boyfriend material. You would think that their next door neighbor would be a prime candidate for her romantic comedy fantasies, but Wes has only proven himself to be a pain in the butt. Ever since they were little, Wes was the kid who put a frog in her Barbie dream house, the monster who hid a lawn gnome severed head in her little homemade neighborhood book exchange. Flash forward 10 years from the great gnome decapitation. It's Liz's senior year, a time meant to be rife with milestones, perfect for any big screen, and she needs Wes's help. See, Liz's forever crush, Michael, has just moved back to town, and horribly annoyingly, he's hitting it off with Wes. Meaning that if Liz wants Michael to notice her and hopefully be her prom date, she needs Wes. He's her in. Now, that's how I'm gonna read. But this is a 10 out of 10. Like, This is a 10 out of 10. Now, okay. This one, Betting on You by Lynn Painter, way better than this one. I don't know. This one is way better than this one. That's my opinion, but I think this one tops better than the movies. Betting on You tops better than the movies 100%. The story, the speed, like the slow. It wasn't that slow, but it wasn't even slow. I don't even think it was slow. I'm getting mixed up. This, like, the story, the fake dating, like, this one tops better than the movies 100%. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. This is so good. Like, oh my gosh. And then them meeting at the airport of all places and thinking they never see each other again, and they do. That is like my favorite thing. Like it's such like, dude, like meeting at the airport, like, you know, when you go to the airport, sometimes you see one of the most attractive people you could ever see. You know you're never gonna see them ever again, which is unfortunate, but they saw each other again, end up being in same city, and I don't know, it's just something about that. It's something about the airport meeting, and then them sitting next to each other in the airport. In the airport. Them sitting next to each other in the plane too. That is such a meet cute to meet at an airport and then sit next to each other in the plane, and then you guys don't kick it off at all, but you do see that this is an attractive person. You guys don't kick it off though. Like, you guys are going back and forth, like let's say you've known this person for years, but you guys are going back and forth like it's a best friend type of thing, but you think you're never gonna see them again, and you do. Give me that any day. I don't know. That is a dream. I don't know. Like, that is so cute to me. That's so cute to me. 10 out of 10. While moving to Omaha after her parents settled a divorce, Bailey finds herself trapped for 10 hours with a cynical and obnoxiously opinionated stranger, the polar opposite of her careful, well-behaved, cheery temperament. Did I say that right? So imagine her surprise when years later, Charlie turns out to be her co-worker at her new job, but this time around they find themselves talking comfortable, even laughing. Still, they agree they can't stand each other, and when they witness two of their co-workers flirting, their commentary on the moment spirals into a bet. Charlie insists that the members of the opposite sex can't just be friends, and Bailey is determined to prove him wrong. Amidst all their bickering and playful banter, Charlie works to deflect the feelings he's developed for Bailey. He is terrified to lose her if his crush becomes known, and what doesn't help his agenda is Bailey and Charlie fake dating in order to disrupt the annoying pleasantries between Bailey's mom and her mom's new boyfriend. Fake dating, that's all you gotta know. No smut in here either. She's perfect. I like this book. Okay. If you see her name up there, you already know it's gonna be good. You already know it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. You already know it's gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me. Picking daisies on Sundays. Oh my gosh. I have a problem with choosing my favorites. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't even find, like, I can't admit, like, I have any favorites because I love everything. This book has just a special place in my heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't understand. I think everything about this book is perfect. Like, I have zero complaints. Zero complaints about this book. Zero. Like, this book is... And then... Levi writes poems. He wrote a book. He speaks French. He speaks French. When I saw that there was French in this book, you guys don't know. First of all, I already think speaking French is such a beautiful thing. And I'm from France, and then I saw the French in this book, and y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know how happy I got. Je parle français, mais c'est pas très bon. C'est calme. I don't know. C'est pas très bon, but seeing the French in the book, I don't even like. I was in love. Like, if I get to pick my romance story, if I get to pick how I met my future husband, it'd be this book. 100%. It'd be this book. No complaints. This book is perfect. It's perfect. Let's read this book. Let's read the back. Daniela Daisy Maria wanted love. It's all she hoped for when watching endless rom-coms every Friday night. What she hadn't hoped for was to find it in her childhood best friend, Levi. Childhood best friend. It was the hand-trembling, heart-thumping kind of love that wasn't supposed to happen when you saw your best friend, but it all ended when he didn't feel the same way and she vowed to never see him again. 4 years later, and one night in a crowded bar in the West Village, there he was, just as perfect as ever. Maybe it was the lighting or the way his hair curled above his eyebrow, but she couldn't say no when he asked her to be his fake girlfriend for his sister's wedding. Another chance at being his friend and mending her immature mistake. How is she supposed to say no? The weight of possible rejection from her dream grad school quickly becomes quickly became the least of her problems, with old resurfacing feelings at every stage, romantic interaction and stolen glance. She struggles to find confidence. She couldn't help but think that maybe she could have said no to protect her heart for a second time. This book is everything that I want my love life to be. Okay, now let's get to my last book. Oh, I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. Now, this is the book I'm currently reading. This Time It's Real. This is the same author as this one. She's a little beat up, but it's okay. 10 out of 10. I don't like 10 out of 10. Like this book, you could finish this in a week. You're a fast reader, you could finish it in a week. Easy. Okay, let's read the back. Sadie Wynn is perfect on paper. She's the school captain, valedictorian, and a pleasure to have in class. It's not easy, but she has a trick to keep her model student smile plastered on her face at all times. She channels all her frustration into her emo drafts. She never sends them, of course. She would rather die than hurt anyone's feelings, but it's a relief to vent. All Sadie's most vehemently worded emails are directed at her infuriating co-captain, Julia Skong. That's a 10 out of 10, man. Julia Skong, whose arrogance and competitive streak have irked Sadie since they were kids. Sadie doesn't have to hold back in her emails because nobody will ever read them. That is until they're accidentally sent out. Overnight, Sadie's carefully crafted conflict-free life is turned upside down. It's her worst nightmare. Now everyone at school knows what she really thinks of them, and they're not afraid to tell her what they really think of her either. But amid the chaos, there's one person growing to appreciate the real Sadie, Julius, the only boy she's sworn to hate. I love an academic rivals trope. 10 out of 10 all the time. Like, an academic rivals trope, like, it is so good. And then in the book, should I even say that? Like, I don't want to spoil. Okay, I don't even know if that's a spoiler. I don't even know if that's a spoiler, but like, they were forced to get along by the principal, I believe, and that just made it like even better. Like the tension, the banter, the academic rivals, like since your childhood, like the enemies to lovers. It gets me every single time. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. These books, they all have my heart, and I'm kind of in a reading slump, so hopefully this motivates me to finish my book, because I've been on the same book for months. I'm in a reading slump. I don't know, I want to read a new book so bad, but I can't. I don't want to not finish a book, you know? Like, I'm gonna finish it. I don't care. I'm gonna finish it. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you stayed for this long, thank you so much. I recommend all of these books. If you read any of these books that I recommend, please let me know. Let me know what you think about these books. I'm an easy to please girl when it comes to reading, so if you didn't like the book, I liked it. But if you read any of these books, let me know what you think about them. And thank you so much for watching. You subscribe, like, comment if you'd like, and I see you guys again with another video.